Hello again, and welcome back to She Stoops to Gossip, a behind-the-scenes peep at UAA's production of She Stoops to Conquer. Over the past 5 weeks, we've been getting to know the cast and crew of She Stoops to Conquer, including director Fran Lautenberger and stars Adrian Eberhard and Bradford Jackson. Well, She Stoops to Conquer is quickly approaching opening night, and soon everyone will be starting a new and exciting project to reap the lessons they've learned from this process.
When we first started working on this project, we both thought that there was no way that we could ever find someone that not only met our talent, but then also our passion for theater and life.
I mean, when it was a bit rocky at first, you know. I mean, when you work so closely together on a project, and you know, it's hard to admit those feelings, you know, especially when.
Well, when I'm seeing somebody else who liked to spit in John's face.
Yeah, especially that.
Danny Jones, what have you learned while working on She Stoops to Conquer?
Danny Jones? Who is this Danny Jones of whom you speak?
What have you learned while working on She Stoops to Conquer?
Actors suck.
How so?
They're loud and obnoxious, and God, they never keep their shirts on. And the girls, they're obsessed with their boobs. It's awful. They suck. They suck.
To be honest, I haven't been paying much attention to the show.
I've learned to speak my mind. It's not that hard. Okay, house opens in an hour. Everybody get dressed, get in costume.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Grace, you up for something tonight? You want to do anything?
You know, I thought about it, and no.
Why not?
You're a whore. Why don't you give Adrian a call?
You'll burn!
What are your plans after She Stoops to Conquer?
Would you like some candy? Tut tut.
We're doing a special event where we both picked a project each that we've always wanted to do, and we're doing a back-to-back performance, and it's called One Man, One Woman.
Actually, it's one woman, one man.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
well, because my part's first.
Yeah, yeah. And well, Julie is doing a one-woman performance of Hedda Gabler.
And John is doing a one-man performance of Equus. It's incredible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, this whole experience has made me really realize that people in this town are just not using me to my full potential. And so what I have done is I have created my own theater company, and I'm going to surround myself with people who really get me.
But I am what? Oh my goodness, what?
Well,
What? What? Spit it out. Come on.
I was just
what?
wondering if-
What? Yeah, what? I'm acting
had
here.
a-
What? Your background character. Me, lead actress, alright? There's a difference. Okay? Alright, good. Now let's take it again. Alright, everybody? Okay, everybody good? Okay. Alright, good.
I'm so done with acting. I'm over it.
You look great.
You know, I think instead I'm going to dedicate my life to writing self-help books about my pain.
So, Bradford, I never got to ask you, why She Stoops to Conquer?
You know what's interesting? When I read the script, I was actually really intrigued by the notion of the female lead being the hero of the story. And the character Marlow was like nothing I really ever played before. And it was a very humbling experience. When you're playing a character that goes through such a drastic change, and learns and improves throughout the course of the play, it's very humbling. And on top of that, you know, it's a fun play. It's very funny. It's very clever. You know, it's mistaken identity, romance, intrigue. You know, it was everything Fran said. It's Love Boat.
So there you have it. Just a few weeks ago, most of these people's lives were separate. But now they are so intermingled, there's no hope of them ever coming apart. But on the plus side, the rehearsal process was one entertaining one, much like She Stoops to Conquer itself. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you at UAA main stage for She Stoops to Conquer. I'm your host, Luke Bartholomew, saying to you, good night. So, Fran, any other final words you'd like to say to our viewers?
Well, okay, I know that if you're watching this, you think our cast is a little, maybe dysfunctional. Perhaps people have some screws loose. Perhaps they're obsessed with, you know, clothing or clothing optional. But you know what? When all is said and done, it's a lovely, sweet, romantic play. You should come and see it. Okay, it's not The Love Boat, but it's almost as good.